Hi. Okay. All right. So, hello. My name is Jamie. In game, I'm known as Image. Image with a J. Yeah. And then, So this is the SSRG Podcast, where I will be talking about the 4 superstar rhythm games that Dalcom has offered for us wonderful, beautiful K-pop fans, with Superstar SMTOWN, Superstar JYPNATION, Superstar BTS, and Superstar PLEDIS. So these 4 games I will be talking about. So I am a long-time player. Not the longest, of course, but I've been playing the game for at least 2 years now. So then I think that I've seen enough things that my comments have merit, and I am good enough at the game that, I actually know what I'm talking about. Okay, so so if you like this, be sure to stick around. I'll try to be making more as much as I can, at least once a week. Sometimes there's there's not much going on, might not, just drop by or sometimes I'm just really busy and won't be able to do it, but with support from you guys, of course, I'll be doing my best to try to stay updated as much as I can. So on to the actual games. So today we'll be starting with 17. So 17 has their comeback, right? So an ode, ANODE, with a space in the middle because they're 2 words. And of course in PLEDIS, they also have a limited edition theme. So the past 3 themes that 17 have received are all limited edition themes, starting with Our Dawn, and then following up with their last comeback, Hit, and then now this comeback, Fear. Sorry. Words. Okay, so why is this an issue? Because everyone has already thought about, it being Superstar 17, and then it's 17 featuring other PLEDIS artists, but most of the time the other PLEDIS artists would be New East. So there's no Bumzu, there's no Reina, there's no Orange Caramel, there's no After School, there's no Pristin. But you got, it's like when people start complaining about, hey man, there's too many 17 updates. When people are complaining about, hey man, there's too many 17 updates, well, how about instead of a 17 update, we'll update 17 hip hop and 17 vocal and 17 performance. They added 3 more units. So the past 2 months have been nothing but 17 or 17 related updates, and it's just, the last themes that have been updated too. What is the last theme? I think the last theme that is not 17 related that we have received, I want to say it is Polaris by New East W. I think. Yeah. I mean, even if it isn't, there's the issue is that it's so difficult for me to remember an old theme. That's how rare any update from non-17 members are in this game. So not necessarily saying it's a wrong thing, but when you look at the actual game, we look at Superstar PLEDIS and they want to feature PLEDIS as artists, but really it's been nothing but 17 updates, and I'm just waiting for the day that they actually update LE themes for the 17 subunits, because when that day comes, man, that's not gonna be fun. Oh boy. So their limited edition theme, it is this one right here. So this is their beautiful LE theme. So about the actual cards, some people have said online hey, this is not that pretty compared to the other ones. I mean, it's not terrible, man. It's okay, so for me personally, I like more low-key, more simplistic kind of card themes, but this is simplistic with obvious they have the smoke. Now, I'm not saying that this is a good theme because of the smoke, but you can see with they could simply just do a cardboarder design, but they added this little wisp right here. So I think that's different, because the Wisp, it's like on top of the logo. That's kind of cool. That's kind of different. Like, so like compared to Our Dawn and Hit, I think this LE is better than both of them. So for me, I'd be switching to this theme. But you know, some people might not be a fan of that, of course. But you know, you got 2 other LE themes for them to decide on. But this is their comeback LE, so like, you know, signed album with everything like that too. I have a feeling that most of the time when Dalcom Soft has a comeback LE theme, they don't necessarily have its need. Whenever they have any LE theme, I feel like Dalcom Soft has no need for it to actually look good. Because the fact that it is an LE theme, like Dalcom Soft, I feel like they could like hold back on choosing actual good photos to use for the cards. But this time it's good. Like, those aren't bad photos. And then I think there's still another photo set out there for them to be using for a normal theme. I think something about PLEDIS that would truly turn this into something horrible is if the other set of concept photos, like there's still one set remaining. It's like the ones where they're like when they're outdoors. I think it would be really bad if they took those and then turned them into the subunits cards. And then like, that's already bad in my opinion. If by any chance they decide to sell those as LE themes, that is like, there's gonna be so many people leaving the game, I feel. Cause, you know, you have to think about like this. Dalcom Soft would only update PLEDIS with 17 members because the majority of its player base are 17 fans. Not saying everyone is, but a majority. Like, even if you're a top player and then you have like Pristin or you have New East, of course, like, you know, if you have those 2 or you care about After School and you're a top player, it's like, yeah, you're a top player, you can have those themes, you can show off that you support these, you have R50 themes for these groups. But the reality of the situation is that there are so many casual players, there's so many players that are stuck in silver or they don't know how A5s combine to become an S card, those kinds of players. And those players, when they play, most of the time they're playing for 17. So they might just keep giving us updates. I'm fine if they keep updating 17, but in my opinion, it'd be great if they were able to have 17 updated alongside something else. Because right now it is only Superstar 17, and they have a huge discography for them to continuously update. And they're still the only active group at the moment, honestly, that is a part of PLEDIS. So, like, it can update, like how many, like, there's so many Orange Caramel songs, so many After School songs. Like, you can even go into like Reina, or you can even go into, you know, like the rest of Pristin, and then they don't update those. Like, what are we supposed to do? We can only play 17 songs, and some of those songs are not even under the 17 group, they're under the subunit. So like, there's so many things you could be doing instead of only 17, and they don't go for it because of the player base. Like, it's hard for me to, like, the last 17 non-17 related song, it was New East, that Fine, I think that's what it was called. But like, if it's not New East or 17, because before it was Superstar, PLEDIS, New East 17 or whatever, where it was only those 2 groups getting updates. Now it's only 17. So the last update that was neither of those 2 was it was After School Bang. So like, I remember that got updated like 3 months ago or something. I don't, you know. So that's the current state. That's, you know, and yeah. So personally for me, this theme was the easiest to collect because I already have practice with their other 2 elite themes. That's 17 for you, okay? So yeah. And now, the next thing we talk about is Superstar SMTOWN. So in SMTOWN, everything that SM Entertainment is releasing is geared towards Super M, the newest male group that is to debut in October. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in October. So Super M has EXO members, has NCT members, it has Taemin from SHINee, and am I forgetting anyone? Yeah, NCT, EXO. I think. If I forgot someone, I'm so sorry. When it comes out, I will know. I will know all their members. But I'm sure that, like, for now, not 17. We're done with 17. EXO, NCT and SHINee, Taemin. So with Taemin, they have done a Taemin Premium Pack Chance PCP 30. I mean, also alongside PUC. PUC is great. But with the PCP 30, so you got 30 cards. Taemin has 7 themes. 2 of those themes are LE themes. So that's 6 out of 21 cards that are LE. And you are giving us 30 cards, all with an equal chance of having that LE theme dropping. So, see, 2 out of 21, 2 out of 7. 2 out of 7. That's like 28%. So 28% of 30, it's around 8.4. So like 8.4 cards whenever you open the PCP 30, and you only need 6 to complete a theme. So most of the time, people opening this are already receiving an LE theme. And if they don't receive an LE theme the first time and they buy one more, that's a completed LE set for both of the LE themes. Like, and Taemin's LE themes, they are so recent. They're only this year and they're already doing an LE theme resale. Like, I'm upset about this. Like, if I knew that I could have okay, so a PCP 30 costs 390 diamonds. An LEA card costs 150 diamonds. On average, you're gonna get 8 cards from this PCP 30. You are getting, wait, hold on. 300 times 4. We're getting 1,200 diamonds worth of cards. Is that right? Yeah, 1,200 diamonds worth of LE cards for 390 diamonds. And you only have to open 8. And even if you don't open 8, as long as you open 3, you're already getting more than your like actual value for how Dalcom Soft sells LE themes now. When's the last time you saw a card, an LE theme card sold for like 80 diamonds or something? No, it's always 150 for an A card, and now they're selling this PCP LE theme chance, and you can get like 8 of them. Like, it sucks. It sucks to have completed the LE theme, and like people who are stressed, like it's good for the people who are stressing about like, man, I'm missing 1 card for this LE theme, or like, oh, I only went for this theme, I didn't go for the other one. What about the people who went for both? And then now within a year, this is not even a year, and they're already reselling the LE themes. Like, I could have waited like 8 months, and then I could have been fine. Like 8 months, and then now I can get the LE theme for cheaper. Like, there's like no reason for this limited theme resale in my opinion. But the one that people are much more upset about is that alongside Taemin's PCP 30 resale is also this event called SHINee Playlist mission events. And if you look closely at the SHINee playlist, you have this middle section right here where it says that for clear songs, you have the SHINee group, you clear 10 times, okay? And then you have an Onu song, you have a Key song, you have a Minho song, and you have a Taemin song. So that's 4 members, so that means it's missing Jonghyun. So, yeah. So, lots of people online were upset about the fact that they were missing Jonghyun. So, yeah. I wrote something about this, so I guess I will just read it off right now. So, I see most vocal users online think it's Dalcom not recognizing Jonghyun as a member of SHINee, but really it's that they don't want to use this posthumous image as marketing for their game. Superstar SMTOWN is a game that is meant to generate profit/revenue for Dalcom Soft and SM Entertainment. When Jonghyun passed, all events and updates in Superstar SMTOWN were delayed for 2 to 3 weeks out of respect. And even after Superstar SMTOWN celebrated Christmas in January, they didn't even want to include Jonghyun in SSL until about a year after his passing. That's the Superstar League. They, like, he just was not, he was not available to, like, you know, play songs normally unless you rerolled and then you got him. But like naturally, he was not selected at all. Okay, so continuing. SHINee is also the only group in the game with a 4-card theme for a 5-member group. When you can see there exist many NCT units, Dalcom could have easily created a SHINee Story of Light subunit, but implemented the special card system just for SHINee's situation. So that is SHINee's Story of Light 1, Part 2, Part 3 comeback, and they had 3 themes for that. And all 3 of those themes were only 4-card themes, and all of them were a part of the original SHINee group. So you could see that they made the effort to respect the fact that Junghyun was still a part of SHINee and did not create another subunit to, cater to their new event. So even if everyone wanted to play poet artist updates and were okay with it, very simply put, using Junghyun updates is essentially using him as a marketing tool for their game. You re-download the game because of a Junghyun update. You spend diamonds to collect this new theme. You watch ads after playing his newly updated song. It's all revenue generated from Junghyun's image. It's a very dangerous territory Dalcom is treading if they decide to do any updates for him. So honestly, the situation currently playing out is the best anyone can hope for. And of course, any update needs the approval of SM Entertainment. So there could also be the chance that SM is deciding against any Junghyun updates as well. So, yeah, it's not that they're actively not respecting the fact that he's a part of SHINee and they're just choosing to ignore him. It's that he's passed away, and see, look, if we're talking about this a year ago during Christmas, well, 2 years ago during Christmas, when Junghyun passed, he's in the game already. As Dalcom Soft, what are you going to do? If you decide to update his, if you want to update his poet artist songs, then you are using a posthumous image of Junghyun. You're using him after he passed away. You're using his name to try to sell your game, to try to make your game more popular. And obviously, if you update a Junghyun theme, everyone's gonna be like, it's his last theme. We want to do this for Junghyun. But even though your idea for honoring Junghyun means I'm gonna collect this theme and I'm going to rank really high or something like that, when you buy the theme, you're using diamonds, and those diamonds don't go to Junghyun. Those diamonds go to Dalcom Soft and SM Entertainment. So whatever tribute you're doing is essentially some kind of monetary revenue given to those 2 companies, and that's honestly something that is disrespectful if they use his name to do that. So they couldn't update. Even if people did want to pay respect, it is not good for them to do that. And so, of course, there's still no update now. And then, we got through the SHINee event. Obviously, the SHINee comeback, it didn't include any mention of Junghyun. So during that time, it was respectful, right? So I believe that since they knew they cannot, when Dalcom Soft started doing more and more limited edition themes, when they gave limited edition themes to pretty much every NCT subunit, to EXO, to BoA, to there's one more I'm forgetting, one more in particular, but I'll figure it out later. So yeah, so when they started doing more LE themes, SHINee is the only group they could not do an LE theme for, because you can't resell an LE theme that includes Junghyun, because you can't be using his posthumous image. You can't be using a SHINee theme with only the 4 members, because then it feels like you're excluding Junghyun. And so, in order to avoid that, I believe that is why they added not 1, but 2 limited edition themes for Taemin. Because in order for them to get revenue from Showls, the only way that they could do that is if they do an LE theme for Taemin or Key, and they didn't do it for Key, so there's Taemin. Yeah, so like this whole thing, like Taemin is just basically going to be the representative of all SHINee fans, all the Showls basically. So it's not going to be unexpected if they continue, you know, building up Taemin. And of course, Taemin is also going to be a part of Super M, so he's gonna be around for a bit. Yeah. So I could be talking about the old Taemin event because so much of that has an effect on how they are marketing SHINee today. But I'm only talking about this week, so you know, just staying with this week. Taemin does not have a normal theme for his latest comeback, and of course he's going to be in Super M soon. So Taemin is going to be more actively included in Superstar SMTOWN for the next year, I'd say. And actually, yeah, like the next year, and then we'll see what happens when Onu, Ki, and Minho come back from the army. But for now, yeah. Yeah, still upset about the PCP 30 limited, because like this entire thing with people being upset about Jungkook not being included as part of the SHINee event is understandable. Yeah. So, more limited themes. GOT7 Premium Pack Limited Edition theme resale alongside PCP 30s. So, this is basically the down week before the Twice comeback, before Twice feels special. So, this is a very oddly timed, oddly placed event, because, let's see, because JYP was basically the first game to have Premium Pack 30 limited theme included resales. The first one was with Twice, the second one was with Day 6, and the next Premium Pack resale, limited theme resale after that was in Superstar SMTOWN when they included EXO. So EXO, EXO-K, EXO-M. So with this game, with, you know, because Twice, GOT7, and Day 6 are essentially the top 3 groups that get updated in Superstar JYP. And most recently ITZY, because ITZY got limited edition themes too. Yeah, but those big 3. Yeah, Stray Kids got a lot of members. Like, I like Stray Kids too, but like they got so many hard songs and they got so many members. Most of the time, whenever people have an event, like it's just not gonna have that much participants. But ITZY is like the ideal group for anything that is not GOT7, Day 6, or Twice. It should be Stray Kids because they've been around for longer, so they should have more content that can be updated, but their songs are hard. Like Boxer, come on. Like Side Effects, come on. Okay. Anyways, this is a GOT7 week. So yeah, so the GOT7 limited edition theme was honestly to be expected to come at some point, but we did not expect that point to be right before the Twice comeback. So now we are very torn. You have a bunch of Agas, Aga 7, you know, they got diamonds to spend for GOT7 because they want to complete. They have a lot of limited edition themes, so they could be spending their diamonds for that. But Twice is gonna have their comeback within the week. So next week, for sure, it's gonna be a Twice update. If it's not, I don't know what Dalcom's doing, but it is for sure going to be a Twice update. Most of the time, almost every single time. The only time in the past that I can remember that they did not update with a limited edition theme was Yes or Yes. But every other single time, Fancy, like Fancy is limited edition theme. So like, actually no, there was, no, wait. Best thing I ever did? Yeah, that was during Christmas Ellie. Okay, so yeah, so Fancy was a limited edition theme. And then they had a limited edition theme for Twice Lights during the anniversary. So like, there's so many Twice Ellies. Twice is definitely gonna have an Ellie during their comeback, and when they have a signed CD event, they're gonna have some kind of SNR grade requirement. That's gonna be a talk for when that actually happens next week. But for now, speculation. But for a fact, there's going to be some kind of expensive Twice event going into next week. So this week is like some kind of diamond unloading for anyone who has stored up to like 4,000 diamonds or something, some crazy amount like that. This is for sure the thing to just hold back all the, to just try to empty a bit of everyone's LE cards. I mean, everyone's diamonds for LE cards. The only thing I don't like about this event is their event. Like, this is not a good event. So you have these GOT7 plays. You have play GOT7 songs, cool. So Eclipse, Miracle, Lullaby, okay, cool. But the rewards are all GOT7 B cards. And when you go to the bottom, you can see obtain member cards A through R. And the reward for that is A card, not even a GOT7 A card. So if you complete these songs, you will not, have any progress towards these missions, because upgrades are not acceptable. What is the point of this? This is not a good event, and you have to obtain 10 A cards, and you do this all within a week. This is not possible. This is honestly not possible to complete. You get 1 LER card. Okay. What are you gonna do with that? Like, that's 70 A cards that you have to randomly obtain. Not counting for dupes, not counting for any Stray Kids or Twice cards that you might open. How are you supposed to do that? Yeah, you can buy the PCP 30s and PCP 10s, but like, those give you majority B cards. These are A through R cards. That does not help. This event is not an event. Not a good one. So, yeah. That's what I have to think. That's all I have to say about JYP. It's just wait for next week. Twice is gonna be more interesting. This is honestly some limited, this is just geared for limited edition themed resale. And then, if you have any diamonds left over, you spend them on this. But most likely everyone's going to be doing next week. And this event doesn't exist. Useless event. Alright, so last game, BTS. So we just finished RM's birthday, and the week before that we finished Jungkook's birthday. So Jungkook had grinding box event. RM had grinding box event. What are they going to do now that both of those are over? They are going to do Dimple verse 2. So, not a big update per se, but Dimple is known to be the most grindable song in the game, with 1 minute 11 seconds. So, Dimple verse 2 is 1 minute 9 seconds. There's like a symbol for like one-handed yeah, but I don't know. So 9 seconds, 1 minute 9 seconds. So this is a new grind song for people who like grinding, but this is slightly harder because they got triple taps on the right side, like triple tap, ba 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 you hoo, that part, and then at the end they also got a mini go-go going on. Anyway, at the end. So it's a grind song if you are okay with playing the song. But 1 minute 9 seconds, that is the new shortest song in the game. And how fitting that the only thing that can dethrone Dimple as the shortest song in the game is Dimple itself. Verse 2, but still itself. Okay. So anyways, there's also the Love Yourself Her vocal package. So last week we had Oh Are You Late 2 anniversary, and we did not get anything for that because not only was it Arm's birthday, it was also Chuseok, and just nothing for Oh Are You Late. This week it was Love Yourself Her, and there was also like nothing until after the update. So after the update, now they're doing a Love Yourself Her vocal package. Vocal package meaning the vocal members. So that's Jin, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. So this is basically the what? Because yeah, what they call it is like the remember you never walk alone. Or like remember Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Wait, no, Wings. That's the name of the album. Sorry. So before they just used to do like get 2 prisms and a PCP-10 featuring only cards themes from this album. Now it's a vocal package, so it's better if you need Jungkook, V, Jimin, or Jin, but it's bad if you need RM, Suga, and J-Hope. So that's how they're gonna celebrate Love Yourself Her this time around, pretty much, essentially. And so yeah, so this could mean that like maybe next week they'll do a like Love Yourself Her, outro her rap package. I don't know, maybe. One can only assume if there's a vocal package, there's going to essentially be a rap line package. But that's all we know for now. Yeah, so also during this week, so the Chuseok event is actually not over yet in BTS, but after you've grinded so much for Jungkook and for RM, there's like, actually no, it only started during RM. So once if you grinded so much for RM, there's like little to no reason to continue grinding this week. Like, because most likely you've already finished the event. There's little to no reason to keep on playing this week unless you really like to see how to grind with this new 1:09 Dimple verse 2 song. So it's kind of a dead week. We'll see what happens next week. Other interesting things. So the new event achievements, they're actually kind of cool, I think, because you obtain the vocal member cards, and then these are kind of similar to the Japan version achievements where they give you actual like things that are not just RP, or like, you know, it's like they give you PCP and stuff. So I was like, it's cool, it's fine. It's better than 2000 RP in my opinion. Anything's better than that. Good job. But yeah, so this week is also PUC. So PUC in BTS is something completely different compared to SM and JYP. So upgrade costs in BTS are next to nothing. Most of the time when you're spending your RP to upgrade, it is on card packs. Because card packs are, you know, one card is 1000 RP, 10 cards is 10,000. Okay. If you use those cards to upgrade, I think, from the top of my head, a C card only costs 180 RP to upgrade. 180. So that means if you buy cards, NCP-10, and then you... Wait, I think my music's over. Hold on. This is awkward. I'm just listening to myself. Oh my god, it is over. Go with this. Okay. Alright, so... yeah, I didn't think I'd talk so long that my music ran out. So, if you play... What am I saying? Oh yeah, so if you upgrade most of your RP. Okay, so you spend 10,000 RP to get the cards, and then you use 180 times... So 180 times 10. Let's assume everything's a C card, because most of the time you're gonna get C cards. So that means you spend 10,000 RP on cards, and you use 1,800 RP to use up those cards. So with PUC halves the upgrade cost. So instead of doing 10,000 RP plus 1,800 RP, you're only doing 10,000 RP plus 900 RP. So that is less than 10% of a discount, even though it advertised itself as 50% off. It's like 50% off upgrade costs, yeah, but like upgrade cost is already nothing. So like, they've had power up events before, so really, you what does this mean? This just means that whenever there's a power-up event, it's like nothing. I think that the event that increase. Oh, that's loud in my ears. I don't think it's loud to you. Okay, sorry, distracted. So, I think that the event where it increases the perfect and super perfect power-up chances, that one is a much better event than this one, because you can at least hit you feel good when cards hit perfect or super perfect. 50% off this, okay, even though the math, it works out to be almost exactly the same, one feels much better. You know how satisfying it is to see your entire power-up things, you just be perfect, super perfect, perfect. When it happens normally, it's already really good. It's fine. It's good. Yeah. So Black Friday is gonna come up in 2 months, 1 month. We'll see. Yeah. So in November, it was 2 months basically, less than 2 months maybe. So that maybe, if you compare from last year they had a Black Friday sale where normal card packs were discounted and Emerald card packs were discounted. Not Emerald Store was discounted. That was such a good event for finally spending all of your RP. Man, nothing is better than 30% off your NCP 20. I think that was a number. It might have been 40% off, but I think it's 30. So that's a great deal. Wait, it might have been 50% off. That was crazy then. Okay, whatever. Just some percent off of the card packs, because basically the point I'm trying to make is that the cost of the RP that you're using to upgrade the cards is not worth more than the cost of the RP you are using to buy the cards. If you have a bunch of laying around cards from, I don't know, some events or something, then yeah, this event's okay, it's fine. It's just, there's no reason to upgrade there's no reason to upgrade with card packs if the card packs are not the ones discounted. There's no point in participating in any kind of discounted RP cost sale if it's not a card pack discount sale. That's the problem with BTS. So it's one thing for BTS to be good, because BTS is the only game where there's kind of instead of feeling like a leveling system, it feels like an experience point system, because everything in BTS is a matter of time. Because in SM, JYP, and PLEDIS, it's you have so much RP and you don't know how much RP there is, because everything feels like it's chance. There is a chance that maybe you can get 4 out of 5 A cards to go into your R61 or something. That's probably the wrong numbers with the wrong grade, but take this as my example. You can, if you go from R1 to R11, you can have a bunch of you can have 10 successes out of 20 C cards, or you can have 10 successes out of 40 C cards. So that's already a big difference, and the power up chances are actually as expensive, if not more expensive, than the actual card packs in that game. That's the big difference between a PUC and SM and a PUC and JYP. So that's the games that you care about. To have a power-up chance, but even if you do have those, it doesn't feel like you're guaranteed anything. BTS, it is so simple to get R50. Just power things up, and then you go for it. And if you're not there, it's only because you don't have enough RP. It's not because you're unlucky. It's because you don't have enough RP. That's it. So yeah, just the different upgrading system makes PUC mean something completely different in BTS. Yeah. So yeah, that's everything for this week. Yeah. So what about the song updates? Yeah, so Dimple Verse 2, shortest song of the game. 17 Fear actually feels kind of short, but it feels short. It's kind of easy. I would choose that over Nice, even though that is the shortest song. Fear is a good song. And let's see. SM Shadow, that's also an easy song, but it's not easier than Day and Night if you are a Taemin player. And Like, oh yeah, Time Out by GOT7. That is a long song. It's not hard, it's just long. Like, those are the worst kinds of songs in my opinion, because you don't want to play them, and they're not challenging. It's just long. It's boring. Like, you know, I saw because the monthly clear challenge for that song is 4 million, but it's not a hard song. It's not like on the same level of Boxer, you know, or like on the same level of Hard Carry, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, that is all for this week. So we'll see what happens next week. Hopefully there's more interesting updates. Hopefully we'll get our Halloween updates in the near future. And yeah, we're in for the end of the year, so that means we're gonna have a whole bunch of nice holiday events going on. So yeah, thank you for watching in this slightly longer than usual episode. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Follow me on Instagram, ssrg.image, image with a J, and join the SSRG Discord server because, you know, I'm always there. And yeah, you know, have fun with your games. If you play BTS, thank God you don't have to grind anymore because there's no more box collect event. So yeah, just enjoy yourself, rest up, because there's more to come later for sure. Might not be next week, but for sure we're gonna get a Halloween one, and that's going to be fun to talk about. Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Bye. Oh, like and subscribe. It's YouTube. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Yeah. Bye 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 bye.